Hello, hello, and welcome to episode, what is this, 17? Cup of Tea with Mr. P. So, it's that time again, a sort of end-of-year reflection video. Don't worry, I'm still going to rant about music. If you saw my video last year, then you know I'm a bit late on this one, and there's a reason. I'll get to that. For those wondering, what do you mean, late? An end-of-year update, but it's August. Well, yeah, but for those who don't know, I'm a teacher, which means my year recycles in August. Yes, teacher years are much different. It's like cats. I might have 9 lives too. They're on the shelf. In cans. So, on the musical front, Scattered Light is still performing. We put out 2 singles this year, and we'll have a music video coming out in, I think, a month or so. So, yay! Our awesome drummer Asher is moving to Orlando to complete his jazz degree, so our shows will be a bit more sparse, only on Saturdays unless it's something special. So, the summer's been quiet. Doctor's orders. No, seriously, the doctor actually said I had to be a mute for all of June. See, I got laryngitis in January, and I never really recovered from it, which did me some damage, so I've had to lessen my talking a ton. That's a tough thing to do. Ask any student who was asked to stay quiet and use an inside whisper voice. And now comes the toughest part. As you can tell from my background, I've moved. I've spent the past 3 years at my school, which have so far been the best of my teaching career. There really aren't words except to say that these past 3 years really were that special. However, as much as I had planned to and looked forward to being here one more year just for this year's 8th graders whom I had for 6th grade, I'm going to do something that I don't do very often. Put myself first. If I have one big flaw, it's that I put others' needs before my own, and sometimes that's not a good thing. But me and Mr. McKitty are moving to be closer to family. For the curious, no, I did not get fired. I've just been transferred to a different location. I did what's best for me, and I will truly miss teaching you this year. I know it'll be tough for another teacher to top me and my lunacy, but you're all super smart, and I know that you're going to do amazing. You haven't seen the last of me, though. I'm sure you'll probably see me and the wife pop up at the winter showcase, and we'll definitely come to your graduation. So, I'll see you then. Plus, I know many of you are subscribed to me, and I've heard from other teachers that they've caught you watching my guitar videos and episodes of Cup of Tea with Mr. P, so you'll see me on your screens. This was actually a pretty good year. Challenging, but good. I once again taught world history, but also US history. My 8th grade classes were special this year because I had a ton of students whom I taught for 6th grade, as well as some students who admitted they really wanted to have me as a teacher for 6th and were excited to finally have me as their teacher. That's a big compliment. It's tough to pick favorite students because honestly, there were too many. I'm not just saying that either. I would run out of breath before I finished naming you. My 8th grade classes were all so different and great in their own ways. One was super on it with their assignments, even though they were first class of the day and seemed to be really tired. One was also the first of the day, but we always had great in-class discussions, and I really enjoyed how engaged you all were. You never stopped surprising me. Another was filled to the brim, but had so many of my favorite students that I've taught previously, and I always looked forward to that class. So, to all my 8th graders who are starting high school this year, I wish you all the luck, and thank you for the memories. As for my 6th graders, I wish you all the luck in 7th grade. As I've told you before, you have an awesome civics teacher, and remember to always do your own research and make political decisions wisely. For the part everyone wants to know, favorite students. I'm not allowed to say. But I think a bunch of you know who you are, so thank you very much for being such great students. I have no doubt that you'll do great this year in 7th grade. I took home the rest of my boxes from my classroom, and honestly, it was really tough. As for the rest of this year, I'm hoping I can find a way to top it. There are still venues I really want to play, new songs I can't wait to play live, new songs to release. That's about it for now. I have to get back to moving stuff around and readying for my new batch of students. You know what that means. Another year of me taking forever to remember names and giving nicknames instead. Lots more videos to come. I'm Mr. P, and I'll be seeing you soon.